If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be going over the 4-3-3 fifth variation, the one with the center forward, the false 9 type of striker, the one that's very known from prime Barcelona back in the day. Let's go over the tactics. I'll try to make it as quick as I possibly can. They are not super meta, they are a little bit anti-meta. I did make it to where you can counter the 4-3-2-1. Which is this formation, which is possibly the most broken formation in game. I like the formation. I hate the formation because everybody plays it and everybody plays the same way. So we're gonna switch it up, make it a little bit different. It's very similar, except for instead of having 3 center mids, you have 1 CDM and 2 center mids. You have 1 forward instead of 3 forwards, but you do have the wingers that do cut inside, and they exploit the half spaces a lot. Which the half spaces will be, if you don't know what a half space is, it's in between a fullback and a center back on both sides. So they're going to be exploiting those empty spaces a lot, especially when your opponent is attacking with their fullbacks. So let's get straight into it. You can ignore all the players and who was where. I have to go back and edit the team. I was doing some objectives and stuff like that. Let's get into it. Balance 39 width on new gen, old gen 37. That's been the sweet spot for me lately. 39 new, 37 old. Depth 72 on new gen. Just because it's the auto press is a little bit more aggressive on 72 instead of 71. It allows my CDMs to actually step up a little bit more and my center mids to get a little bit more involved, and it allows my center backs to be right on my opponent's shoulder, so I don't get hit with those through balls with that 4-3-2-1. But that is how I like to defend. I like to play very aggressive defensively, and if they do beat me, then I usually foul them or I'll take my goalie out. Kind of depends. But if you feel like that high line is way too high for you, if you're on new gen, drop it to about 60 to 55, maybe as high as like 63 if you're on new gen. That way you can give yourself some little leeway and you won't get hit on the through balls as much, and you get kind of run back a little bit more with the center backs. Basically, your center backs won't step up that much. But if you're on old gen, I still recommend the 72. It doesn't have the auto press, but it is more of a high line, more aggressive. It allows you to have a little bit more creative runs in the final third. But if you don't like the higher line on old gen, then again, drop it all the way down to 60. It will be the highest on old gen. Then you can go as low as about 50. I've experimented with 45, but that's a little bit too low for me. But if you want to for yourself, then by all means you go up to 45 or down to 45. But I recommend anywhere around there. It just kind of depends on your own play style. By now, you guys have been playing the game for a while. You know what you like and what you don't like. So me, 39.72. I have long ball direct passing just because I like the quick Tiki-Taka play, especially this little diamond in the midfield area. I like to get all of them involved, so I like to pass, go, and it avoids me having to do the L1 triggers every single time. So it allows my players to move faster, go into green space faster, just open up a little bit faster. But if you feel like it's too aggressive for you, if the high line and the long ball passing or long ball tactic is too aggressive, then you can switch it to balance. But for me, I recommend starting off a long ball, see if you like it, and then you downgrade to balance. So completely up to you. I play long ball direct passing, or you could do balance direct passing. With 57 is just to allow these center mids to open up a little bit more. That way they're not all stuck in the middle of the park, especially when you're getting pressed with this formation, because this formation is so annoying to get out of a press with. Players in the box 6, I just leave it there. That's been the sweet spot for me all year. And corners and free kicks 1-1, or you could do whatever you want. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button if I ever helped you guys out before on any other tactics. I would greatly appreciate it, and it's free to subscribe. Players who go where? Meta center backs. You can ignore that Patrick Vieira, but he can get the job done there. Just meta center backs. Your fullbacks are very important. Make sure you get good fullbacks that attack, defend, pass, long ball passing. What else? Long ball passing is probably the best thing because you can do the over the top through balls. If you have incisive pass or something like that, that'll be good as well. But as long as they have some really good passing trait and some good defensive traits, you're really good. That you'll be good here. Just make sure that you do use them on the attack because they do open up a lot of space for you, a lot of width. Your CDM, make sure you try to have somebody that has an intercept plus or that's just very, very good defensively minded. Try to get a medium-high work-rated player here. High can work as well, but medium-high will be way better. If you play high, the long ball tactic will make them go forward, so just keep that in mind. Right center mid is more of your box-to-box center mid, so a high work-rated player here, or you can get away with a high-medium or a medium, but preferably a high. Left one should be like a high-medium type of player. This is more of your attack-minded center mid, so more like a number 10 or like a Bruno Fernandes. Or like an Odegaard, for example, somebody like that can go up, dribble, shoot, finesse shots, incisive passes, stuff like that. This should be like your silkiest player on the ball here. Your center forward, the way I like to play is I like to play a target man on this formation. That way I can get out of a press by sending it to my center forward, hold it, and then I can send it to one of my two wingers because my two wingers will be the fast, pacey wingers. Now, if you don't like target man type of striker, then you can play somebody that's more nimble on the ball. Send it to them, hold it, and still same thing. Try to send it to your wingers because they're going to be free all the time. And you have to have fast, pacey wingers, like have the fastest one that you can have because you're going to be able to send them on through balls a lot. Now let's go over the instructions. Goalie comes for cross, sweep, keep. It's a staple. Both center backs stay back while attacking. That is it. Right back, stay back, overlap. And left back, stay back, overlap. Now, if you do want to make this a little bit more attacking, you can. So let's say, for example, you want to make the right back more attacking, then you put balance, attack, and overlap, and then make sure that your right center mid is stay back while attacking, cover center. That way, your right back can go forward, and your right center mid does cover that position just in case. Now, with the long ball tactic, even if you have the stay back while attacking, because you have the overlap instruction, they do go forward a little bit, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind because they will give you some type of passing options in the final third, or at least to recycle the play. Your center mid is cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. Leave it there as is. Right center mid is stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, cover center. I have stay on the edge of the box so that way he doesn't bomb all the way forward into the box because he does have that high attack positioning. And the long ball tactic does make him go forward. So I don't want him to go all the way forward. I want him to be my recycle type of player. That's why I have him there. My left center mid is going to be get forward, balance everything, cover center. So making this defending a 4-3-3. Not really into the 4-4-2 on this one. This is more of an attacking variation. And get forward is just so you can act like a number 10. Striker is stay central, get in behind. Because he's on the center forward positioning instead of the striker positioning, he does start off a little bit deeper, which is harder for your opponent to track because the center backs won't be on him like they would be on an actual striker, if that makes sense. So keep that in mind. The right winger will be basic support, so he doesn't drop deep. He'll be like not at the halfway line, but he won't be next to your fullback, if that makes sense. So he won't defend all the way deep, but he'll be ready to hit on a counterattack. Cut inside, get in behind, and get into the box for cross. That way you can do those through balls and get into the box for cross because when in doubt, a cutback will get you out. And the cut inside is just so he can actually cut inside to that open space that the center forward has left. And the same thing on the left winger. Basic, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. That is it. Those are the custom tactics and instructions that I have been using on the 4-3-3 fifth variation. Love this formation. I've been using it a lot in Elite Division and in Foot Champions. It just gives a little bit of a difference. It lets me control the game a little bit more. That CDM is very, very important, and those center mids are very important to hold the ball. And then those wingers, they just cut open your opponent's defense, especially if they're attacking with their fullbacks. But, yep, I hope you guys like these. I will be back later on with some more tactics. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.